Welcome everyone to Jay Wolf Tech Broadcasting. I'm going to be doing another build guide for the holiday, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, the next 5 weeks we're going to be dealing with where we're going to be able to get some great deals. This is going to be more of the budget-oriented line system. And the price point we're trying to hit today is $500, and I actually was able to achieve that. This is going to be about the best $500 system you can get right now. There's a few components you could have went a little different route on, but this is going to be an excellent system. So let's jump in and actually look at the components that we actually chose. For the case, I actually have it here with me. It's the NZXT210 Source Elite. It's an excellent case, and it's going to cost us about 40 bucks. I picked it up for 25, but that was months ago when they were running a special on it. But as you can see, it has an all-black interior, plenty of hard drive expandability bays. And like I said, for that $20 price point, or $40 price point, you really can't beat that for that type of case. For the motherboard, I want the MSI Z77A-G41, and that's going to cost us $65. It has a new Z77 chipset, so it's going to allow us to do a little bit of expandability CPU-wise in the future if we need to. It seems I keep going back to this motherboard, or the G45. I believe I've recommended a few times. It gets good reviews, and for the price point, you really can't beat it. I mean, Gigabyte and Asus don't really have boards just in that price range. It seems like this is always, for the features, it seems to be about the best price. For the CPU, I went with the Intel Pentium G630, and that costs us $55. If you want to spend a little bit more money, they do have a Core Intel i2, well, it's an i3-2120 processor for about $100. It's going to perform a little better than this, than the Pentium, but not by a whole lot. I would stick with this Pentium and spend a little more money in other places. That CPU is going to run us $55 right now. And for the PSU, I'm going to go with the Corsair CX430-80+. You can see it's already put it in this case here. And it actually is 20 bucks right now. It's actually 17, but I'm not sure if that deal's still alive, so I went with the $20 regular price. It's an excellent power supply. It's got Corsair's quality and its 3-year warranty. The only small, it is 80+ bronze. That's also something, so it's going to be a little more efficient. The only few negatives about it is that it's not modular and it's only 430 watts. But for 20 bucks, it's an excellent power supply. For the GPU, I spent a little more than what you might traditionally see in a $500 build guide, but there's a catch to it. I went with the Galaxy GTX 650 Ti GC, and it was 140 bucks. Still is 140 bucks. It's been 140 bucks for some time, and it's bundled with Assassin's Creed 3 for free. That's a AAA title, and most people are actually seeking to play that game right now, so I believe that's going to be the best quality. You're getting some new architecture with that 650 Ti chip. It is a newer architecture, so we're not definitely, maybe getting AMD 7770, which is a little bit older. It is a little bit cheaper, but I would stick with that. 650 Ti, Galaxy, GTX, getting pretty good reviews. For the RAM, I went with the Kingston HyperX 8GB for 25 bucks. Grab anything out there that's the cheapest RAM. There has some Corsair Vengeance out there for 20 right now. You can get, Ripjaw had some 8GB RAMs for 20 bucks also. Just 20, 30 bucks is going to get you a nice set of RAM. 25 bucks for 8GB, that's going to be more than plenty than what we need. Sorry guys, no SSD. For $500, it's really difficult to cram an SSD in here. But the thing about SSDs is their prices keep coming down significantly. Just look out for some deals. You might be able to get a good deal on an SSD. But for right now, I'm just going to stick with the hard drive, and I'm going to do the Seagate Barracuda 1TB, and it's $50. I keep going back to this hard drive because it's $50 for 1TB. That's an excellent price. They had some Western Digital 250GB for 20 bucks, but that deal's dead now. It's already been fulfilled. That would have been good to maybe get a couple of those, just so we have a couple different hard drives. For the cooler, I went with the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Plus, and that was $15. It's about $15 the majority of the time. For that $15 price point, you're getting the best air cooling you can. I've actually personally used it before on one of my older systems, and it worked great. I didn't have any issues with it. And unfortunately, well, not really unfortunately, but Windows 7 is 80 bucks. That cuts a big amount of our $500 budget there. Takes a big chunk out of it. I keep waiting for Windows 7 to come down a little bit since they just released Windows 8, but Windows 7 Home is going to be 80 bucks. And I did throw in an LG DVD CD writer and that DVD reader writer, whatever you want, for $12. They were on sale for $10 for $9.99, but that deal also passed. So for $12, we're gonna get that. That's gonna get us our grand total at $502. Honestly, I think for $502, this is probably the best you can get. We got the Z77 Intel chipset, so if we want to beef up our processor, maybe go with the i5 or i7 with the unlocked versions, we can do some overclocking with that. There's plenty of expandability for Crossfire and SLI also, but you do have to keep in mind that the Galaxy GTX 650 is not Crossfire SLI capable, or actually SLI since it's an NVIDIA card. It's not SLI capable, but I still think it's bundled with Assassin's Creed. That's a good value for a GPU. It's a newer architecture, so we're not getting any type of old technology there. We're still getting the newer stuff. $500, this will be able to play any game you need at 1080p. You might have to bump a few of the games down a little bit in settings, but not a whole lot. You should also be able to play most of them at the highest settings possible. You're not going to be able to do triple monitors with this, but like I said, most people are playing on one monitor 1080p. Most people aren't even playing on high-resolution monitors yet. So if you'd like to see more build guides like this, live streams, unboxings, reviews, any other tech news, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching, and like I said,